Welcome back to last week's current affair analysis. Last week we are going to cover in 10 sports questions, 5 places, 2 from defense, 6 of who's who, 4 important awards that were distributed last week, 3 questions we are going to take from science and technology, and 5 questions from miscellaneous categories. In these 35 questions, we are going to cover everything that is important for your upcoming exams. So please listen carefully and try to remember all that I tell you. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly start up with the first category, sports. And the very first question last week was all about Asia Cup 2025. So I think you all know the answer to first question. Who has won the title of Asia Cup 2025 cricket? This cup was in news for a lot of reasons. The first and foremost and the happiest for every Indian being the winner of the cup was India team. The team India won the title of Asia Cup 2025 that was held in Dubai. And with this win, the India team won an historic prize money of about 20.5 million rupees. This amount is double of what the winner got last year in the last tournament in 2023 tournament. The captain of Indian cricket team Surya Kumar Yadav decided to donate this amount, this money, the prize money to Indian Army and widows of Indian Army. Rest of his team members also supported him in this cause and they also took the same decision. BCCI Board of Control for Cricket in India also decided to give a bonus amount of 21 crore rupees to Indian cricket team. So the winning this title was indeed historic as well as a real proud moment for the team, family members and Indians. Moving on to the question number 2, which is also from Asia Cup. Who won the Man of Match title in the final match of Asia Cup? The Man of the Match title was given to Tilak Kumar. Tilak Kumar won the Man of the Match title. Man of the tournament was Abhishek Sharma. Abhishek Sharma was the man of tournament. Kuldeep Yadav was the value player of the tournament. So students, man of the match for Asia Cup 2025 was Tilak Verma. Man of the tournament, Abhishek Sharma, who made 314 runs, and value player of the tournament was Kuldeep Yadav, who took 17 wickets in the tournament. The third question is, which edition of Asia Cup 2025 cricket was recently held? The edition that India won that was held in Dubai was the 17th edition of Asia Cup. It was the 17th edition. And the first Asia Cup was held in 1984. It was held in Sharjah in UAE. And this year the edition held in, the 17th edition was in Dubai. And how many matches you think India won so far for in Asia Cup? Not the matches, how many cups? How many Asia Cup has India won? India has won this title 9 times up till now. It was in 1984, 1988, 1990, 91, 95, 2010, 2016, 2018, 2023, 2025. So India won the cup to a total of 9 times. Who is the president of Asian Cricket Council during the Asia Cup 2025? So the president of Asian Cricket Council during the Asia Cup 2025 was Mohsin Naqvi. He is also the chairman of Pakistan Cricket Board. He also heads the Pakistan Cricket Board. Now with this we will revise a few more static GK questions that we have studied earlier also in some previous classes. When was ACC established? When was the Asian Cricket Council established? It was established on 19th September 1983. Its headquarters are in Dubai. And the counterpart for international cricket, the International Cricket Council, when was that established? The International Cricket Council was established on 15th June 1909. The headquarters of International Cricket Councils are also in Dubai. So Dubai has the headquarters of Asian Cricket Council and International Cricket Council both. And now who's the president for International Cricket Council? It is Jay Shah. Jay Shah is the president of International Cricket Council and Mohsin Naqvi is the president of Asian Cricket Council. Which medal has Sheetal Devi won in recently held Para World Archery Championship? So Sheetal Devi won the gold medal. She won gold medal in the Para World Archery Championship. Para World Archery Championship that was held in Gwangju in South Korea. This championship was held in South Korea, the Para World Archery Championship, and Sheetal Devi from India won the gold medal in the category Compound Women in Open Individual. She won this gold in Compound Women Open Individual. Students, this championship was historic for India and Indian players, Indian archers have done spectacular jobs there. It was not just this one gold medal that India won. Toman Kumar from India also won a gold medal in compound men open individual category. Toman Kumar also won this gold. Sheetal Devi was obviously the star performer for India as she won a gold in individual. She was herself the winner of gold medal in individual event. She won 1 silver and 1 bronze as a team in the team events. Where is the Women's World Cup Cricket 2025 being held? So the Women's World Cup Cricket 2025 will be organized jointly by India and Sri Lanka. India and Sri Lanka are going to co-host the Women's World Cup Cricket. And it is the 4th time that India will be hosting Women's Cricket Cup. Before that, India hosted it in 1978, 1997 and 2013 editions. It's for the first time that Sri Lanka will be hosting the cup. And the edition that India and Sri Lanka are jointly going to host is the 13th edition of Women's World Cup. That's going to be taking place soon and we'll be following it. Up till now, the team that has won the cup maximum number of times is Australia. Australia has won the Women's Cricket Cup 7 times. Let's see where the cup goes in 2025 in the upcoming weeks. Which medal has Anushka Thakur won in the recently held ISSF Junior World Cup 2025. So first thing, what does ISSF stands for? ISSF stands for International Shooting Sports Federation. International Shooting Sports Federation, and Anushka won the gold medal in Junior World Cup category 2025. So students, headquarters for ISSF are in Germany, Munich, Germany. So Anushka Thakur won the gold medal in Junior ISSF Championship. This was the 11th edition of championship. 208 shooters from 19 countries participated, and the archer from India won the gold medal in which category? In the Junior World Cup category. Now, which medal has Shailesh Kumar won in the World Para Athletics Championship? So Shailesh Kumar won the gold medal in Para Athletics Championship that was held in New Delhi, and it was the 12th edition of World Para Athletics Championship, wherein India's Shailesh Kumar won the gold medal with a 1.91 meter high jump. Now, one of the very interesting question for you, which mascot has been launched for the 23rd FIFA World Cup 2026? So FIFA World Cup 2026 official mascot has been released, and it is a unique mascot because the tournament is going to be hosted by 3 countries. So the mascot is a representative of all 3 countries, and the correct answer here is option number D, all of the above. The Clutch, Zayu and Maple, all 3 are there in the official mascot of 23rd FIFA World Cup that is going to be held in 2026. So students, let's understand this mascot in detail. You see 3 pictures here. And as I told you, the FIFA World Cup 2026 will be hosted by 3 countries. Then the 3 countries are United States, Mexico, and Canada. So the first one, option, let's start with the option A, Clutch. Clutch represents the animal bald eagle, which represents the country United States. Its role, its personality is an energetic and adventurous midfielder who unites the players in a match. The name Clutch refers to player who performs well in the decisive moments. The second one, Zayu. Zayu represents jaguar, and jaguar represents the country Mexico. Jaguar represents Mexico, and its personality is it represents a powerful, agile striker from the jungle. That's how the animal jaguar behaves. It's very powerful and it's an agile striker. So the name is inspired by the indigenous word for unity, strength, and joy. Zayu word in Mexico means unity, strength, and joy. The third one, maple. Maple represents moose from Canada, and its personality is a creative, resilient goalkeeper who embodies Canada's diverse culture. His name is a direct nod to maple leaf national symbol. Maple tree is a very important tree in Canada, so its symbol represents maple leaf. So that's about the 23rd FIFA World Cup mascot. You will see it soon in the merchandise, on the t-shirts, and everywhere, I would say, in the games, FIFA online games also, you will see these three mascots. Who has recently become the first Indian judo player to reach the top of junior world rankings? Is it Himanshi Tokas, Avni Chaturvedi, Shivani Mittal, or Atika Mir? And the correct answer is Himanshi Tokas. Himanshi Tokas became the first Indian judo player to reach the number one category, and at the tender age of just 20 years. At the age of 20 years, she's become the world number one judo player. She's done it with junior women's 63 kg category. Students, Himanshi Tokas became the world number one judoka in the junior category after winning the gold medal at Asian Junior Championship. The most recent win of hers is Asian Junior Championship that was held in Championship that was held in Jakarta on 13th September 2025. But however, you need to know is it was not the only championship that she won to become the world number one. Her top ranking was the culmination of the entire successful season of 2025. She also won a gold medal in Casablanca African Open and Tapai Junior Asian Championship and the Taipei Junior Championship. So it was all the championships that she played in 2025 to become the number one judoka player. So that's all from sports. Lot of goals last week, lot of championship won by Indian players. Now we move on to the next category of who's who, that is about important people, people that were in news last week. So who has been recently appointed as the president of Board of Control for Cricket in India? So the new president of BCCI is Mithun Manhas. Mithun Manhas is the 37th president of BCCI. 36th president of BCCI was Roger Binney, who is replaced by the 37th Mithun Manhas. Now let's do a quick revision of other important posts for BCCI. The vice president for BCCI is Rajiv Shukla. Secretary is Devajit Saikia. Devajit Saikia is the secretary at BCCI. Raghuram Bhatt is the treasurer for BCCI and joint secretary is Prabtej Singh Bhatia. So let's do a quick revision. Let's not forget the important names in BCCI. The most recently selected president is Mithun Manhas, who's the 37th president. Rajiv Shukla, the 36th president. Rajiv Shukla, the vice president of BCCI. Secretary Devajit Saikia, Treasurer Raghuram Bhatt, and Joint Secretary Prabhatej Singh Bhatia. Who has been elected as a new member in the selection committee of BCCI in India? And the new members in selection committee are the two former cricketers, Pragyan Ojha and RP Singh. Pragyan Ojha and RP Singh both are added as the new members in selection committee of BCCI. So the correct answer here is option D, both A and B. So students, both Pragyan Ojha and RP Singh have served Indian cricket as great cricket players also. They both have over 100 international wickets during their playing careers. When they were playing, they have made more than more than 100 international wickets. RP Singh was also the part of Indian cricket team that won T20 World Cup in 2027. The T20 World Cup that India won in 2027. RP Singh was a part of that team also. They have both replaced S. Sharath and Subrata Banerjee. And Srinivas Sharath has been given the charge to take care of junior selection panel. He is in the committee to select the junior Indian under 20 Indian cricket team. So both of them, the new members, Pragyan Ojha and RP Singh, they have joined. Chairman Ajit Agarkar as the new selector for senior men's team. Another important change in BCCI that you need to remember is Amita Sharma. Amita Sharma has replaced Neetu David as the new chairman of Women's Senior Selection Committee at annual general meeting of BCCI. By how many months has the tenure of General Anil Chauhan, Chief of Defence Staff, been extended recently? So the tenure of Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan has been extended by 8 months. It is extended till 30th May 2026. So here another important static GK question that you need to remember is who was India's first Chief of Defence Staff? It was General Bipin Rawat. And some questions that we are going to revise from our previous classes are, who is the Army Chief currently? It's General Upendra Dwivedi. Who's the Air Force Chief? It's Air Chief Marshal Amarjit Singh. And who's the Navy Chief? It's Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, Admiral D.K. Tripathi. So presently the Chief of Defence Staff is General Anil Chauhan. Chief of Army is General Upendra Dwivedi. Chief of Air Force is Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh. Chief of Navy is Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi. And the first CDS, first Chief of Defence Staff, is General Bipin Rawat. Now, who has been appointed as the Director of Botanical Survey of India by Government of India? Now, Botanical Survey of India. The Director of Botanical Survey, let's first know, is Dr. Kanad Das. Now, students, what is Botanical Survey of India and what does it do? So, Botanical Survey of India, you can understand it as the official, it's like an official guardian appointed by Government of India for keeping the record of all the plant life in India. If a new species is found, what species are not surviving, going to die, what is the classification for all the plant species. This is the job that basically Botanical Survey of India does. It explores every corner of the country, right from Himalayas to the coastal plains to the Gangetic plains, for finding and identifying and keeping a scientific record of every plant. By scientific record, what do we mean? We mean that scientific record means classifying it properly into the species and So the director of organization that keeps a track of every plant in India is Dr. Kanad Das. Now some important, as I said, important static GK questions also about Botanical Survey of India are: where are the headquarters? The headquarters of Botanical Survey of India are in Kolkata. When was it established? It was established on 13th February 1890 as a part of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It was established in 1890 as a part of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Now, who has been appointed as the chairman of the Advertising Standards Council of India? The Advertising Standards Council of India that makes sure that whatever advertisements are being done, they are true, they are honest. Companies are not trying to cheat its customers by the way in the form of advertisements. So the chairman of the council is Sudhanshu Vats. Option B, Sudhanshu Vats is the chairman of Advertising Standards Council of India. Who has been appointed as the new Deputy Governor of RBI? And the new Deputy Governor of RBI is Shirish Chandra Murmu. And who's the governor of RBI, students? Governor is Sanjay Malhotra. Deputy Governor is Satish Chandra Murmu. And the static GK questions here are: when was Reserve Bank of India established? It was established on 1st April 1935. And the headquarters of Reserve Bank of India are in Mumbai. The governor is Sanjay Malhotra and the deputy governor is Satish Chandra Murmu. Now we move on to the next category, that is places in news last week. So the first one is: where was Asia's premier literary festival Unmesh recently organized? The third edition of Asia's literary festival Unmesh was organized in Patna, Bihar. It was organized by Sahitya Academy. The Sahitya Academy organized third edition of Literary Festival Unmesh in collaboration with the government of Bihar and the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. So the Unmesh, students, every year is organized by Sahitya Academy in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture in Government of India. This year it was organized in the city Patna in Bihar. The second question is: where was the Global Food Regulatory Summit 2025 held? The Global Food Regulatory Summit. The Global Food Regulatory Summit was the conference that was focused on the food safety and regulations. So the summit was organized in New Delhi, capital of India. It was the theme for this year's conference was Yatha Annam Tatha Mana. Yatha Annam Tatha Mana. Ann means food or the grain that we eat. So what it meant is the food that we eat makes a man. How we eat, what we eat has a connection with our health of our mind and our feet. In literal sense, we can say the theme of the summit was as is the food, so is the mind, which highlights that food influences not just your physical health, but also the mental well-being, emotional balance, and the moral fabric of our society. So the Global Food Regulatory Summit 2025 was held in Bharat Manapadam at New Delhi, where Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Shri Jagat Prakash Nadda, Shri JP Nadda launched the logo and the booklet of the Global Food. It was a regulatory summit wherein many international organizations and Indian industries that are involved in food were, were taking part. It was organized by FSSAI, the Food Standards and Regulatory Authority of India. Where has India's first AI-based command center for pilgrims been established? So the India's first AI-based command center is being set up at the Tirumala temple. Tirumala Hills we have studied previously also, as they were included in the UNESCO's tentative list of heritage sites. Now another important development at Tirumala temple is it's going to be India's first AI-based managed pilgrimage center. It is done by the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu with the objective to ensure crowd management, a cyber surveillance, and make sure that the devotees, the tourists there are safe. From where was BSNL 4G launched recently? BSNL's 4G network was launched recently by the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi from Odisha. He launched it in Odisha. This system BSNL 4G is based entirely on the indigenous technology. It's completely made in India. This technology has no imports from anywhere outside India. It is a completely indigenous technology. In which state has India's first integrated neuro rehabilitation center, Prayash, been started by Ministry of Ayush? So India's first integrated neuro rehabilitation center, that is Prayas, is being started in Goa. So the Neuro Rehabilitation Center Prayas in Goa was inaugurated by the Union Minister of State for Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Shri Pratap Rao Jadhav. After places, we move on to awards that were distributed last week. And the first one is the Agricultural Media Award. Who was honored with the Agricultural Media Award 2025? And the correct answer is Amshi Prasanna Kumar. Amshi Prasanna Kumar received the Agricultural Media Award 2025 for his outstanding contribution to the agricultural journalism. It is given for the journalism in agriculture. Which Indian has been recently honored with the Young Champion of Earth Award by United Nations Environment Programme? And the correct answer is Jinal Modi. Jinal Modi received this honor. She received the Young Champion of Earth Award by United Nations Environment Programme, UNE. And what did she do to receive this award? She created an eco-friendly leather from banana crop waste, which will use less water, and there is almost zero carbon emission and chemical emissions in the process. So she developed this eco-friendly leather in the sustainable way, and received the Young Champion of the Earth award. Which state has recently been given the Best State Award for Silk Development? Best State Award for Silk is a national award that is given by Union Ministry of Textiles to recognize and honor the state that has done the most outstanding work in developing its silk industry. And this year the award goes to the state Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh gets the Best State Award for sericulture. For sericulture, sericulture is the silk industry. Who has recently become the first female player to win the Women's Ballon d'Or award 3 times in a row? Correct answer is Aitana Bonmatí. Aitana Bonmatí won the Ballon d'Or award 3 times in a row. Now you must be wondering, what is Ballon d'Or award? It is an annual award presented by France Football to the best female footballer, and Aitana Bonmatí is the only footballer who received this award 3 times continuously. Before her, Ada Hedberg has won it twice. Ada Hedberg won the award twice only. Now she has created history. Aitana Bonmatí has created the history by winning it 3 times. After awards, we move on to India's defense sector, and the first question is, which fighter jet has been recently retired by Indian Air Force? So Indian Air Force has finally retired its MiG-21 fighter jets that were purchased long back in 1963 from Russia. And second, India announced its joint military exercise focused on drones and anti-drone system. What is its name? So India's military exercise focused on drones and anti-drone system is named Cold Start. Cold Start, that will be carried out in the first week of October in Madhya Pradesh. So that's from defense last week. Now we move on to science and technology, and the question first is, which missile has been successfully tested by India from a rail-based mobile platform? And the name of missile is Agni Prime. It is for the first time that a missile was tested by India from a rail mobile platform. It is for the first time, students, that India has made a missile that works by the help of rail network. India has successfully tested this Agni Prime missile from mobile launcher, which was connected to the rail network. It is a next generation missile that can hit the targets up to a distance of 2000 kilometers. And this test was conducted by DRDO and the other strategic forces. So indeed, a big development in India's defense sector, science and technology, that now we can launch our missiles by rail network also. Second question, India and which country have launched a cross incubation initiative named Maitri 2.0 for the innovation in agricultural technology? And India has launched this Maitri 2.0 with Brazil. Maitri in literal sense means friendship. So India and Brazil now are working together to help their new small companies become more successful, to establish their new startups. And how they plan to do this? They plan to do this by connecting the organizations that support startups in both the countries and share ideas and tips on the best ways to help new businesses grow, and encourage people in both the countries, encourage people of India and Brazil to start new businesses together. Now, about the conference, the meeting that was organized in Delhi to achieve this goal of making India and Brazil startups more successful. This event was organized in New Delhi, which was attended by ICAR Director Dr. General. And the next question is, where has Agnikul Cosmos recently launched India's first large 3D printing facility for rocket and aerospace parts? So Agnikul Cosmos launched the India's first large 3D printing facility in Chennai. So the world's largest single piece 3D printed rocket engine, world's largest, not India's, it's world's largest single piece 3D printed rocket engine, has been built by Agnikul Cosmos. And this manufacturing plant to build this rocket engine has been set up at IIT Madras Research Park. It was launched in 2022 by Tata Sons Chairman N. Chandrasekaran and ISRO Chief S. Somnath. The last category is category of miscellaneous questions, that has questions from everywhere. In which state has the central government approved the doubling of Bakhtiarpur-Tilaiya rail line? The Bakhtiarpur-Tilaiya rail line is in Bihar, and the work on doubling the line has been started. The route of this railway line is Bakhtiarpur to Tilaiya while passing Rajgir. Rajgir is a city in Bihar of a lot of economic and tourist attraction. Rajgir has the sports complex where a lot of national and international sport events takes place. The length of this railway line is 104 kilometers, and the progress work is done with an amount of 2,192 crore rupees by Government of India. In which state has the Aju hydroelectric project been approved? The Aju hydroelectric project is being approved in Arunachal Pradesh. The hydroelectric project is the project that uses water for production of electricity. So usually these projects are built on massive rivers. The rivers that have heavy flow of water. So to work on a river, to touch the landscape anywhere, we need permission of Union Environment Ministry. So Union Environment Ministry has already given the clearance for developing this hydroelectric project on Subansiri River in Arunachal Pradesh. Subansiri River originates from Tibet and enters Arunachal Pradesh. It is also commonly known as the Golden River because of the golden dust that flows in the river. So Aju hydroelectric project is being built on the Golden River. The second question in miscellaneous categories is, which of these has been included in UNESCO's World Network of Biosphere Reserve? So the recent addition is the cold desert of Himachal Pradesh to UNESCO's World Network of Biosphere Reserve. It is India's 13th site which is being added in the Biosphere Reserve part Its speciality, the unique feature of cold desert is that it's that high altitude area in western Himalayas which is known for the alpine grasslands and very rare wildlife of snow leopards. Snow leopards are the biggest attraction of this area. Where is India's only active volcano, Barren Island, located? Barren Island is located in the Andaman Sea of India. It is India's only active volcano. Only active volcano in India is the Barren Island, which is located in the Andaman Sea. The earlier eruptions that are recorded in these islands are in 1787 and 1991, 2005, 2017 and 2022. So in total it's 6 times that these volcanoes have erupted, and they are located in the subduction zone of India and Burmese plates. The last question in today's class is, where was India's first central tissue bank being inaugurated? India's first central tissue bank is inaugurated in Delhi, the capital of India, and it was inaugurated by Health Minister of Delhi government, Mr. Pankaj Singh. So students, that's all for this week's class. All the best, keep studying, wish you the luck. Thank you.